What's going on, guys? Your boy Gabe here, founder of Trade1348.com, and today we are going to talk about ticker symbol NVDA, Nvidia. Now, there's been a lot of talks about Nvidia, the possibility of it hit 3,000. It hitting 3,000. That's remarkable. But hey, let's just celebrate for now. It is the newest entry into the $1 trillion valuation club. We have Nvidia up 171% over the past 6 months. Is the AI run over? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to look at the chart. We're going to figure out how to play Nvidia this week, and we will have a bull and bear scenario and how you can trade it in the near future. Now, for those who are wondering about what I do, I trade options. However, what I'm going to show you will allow you to also go long or go short if that's your thing, okay? But going back to this, we could see valuations for Nvidia and F. Woo! Growth in A, of course. Profitability, absolutely, especially with their data center business. And of course, AI adding additional streams of revenue. I think I remember hearing or seeing me, Kevin, say, Nvidia 3000. Whoa, that is to the moon. But let's talk about momentum. A plus, yes. Until now, we're going to look at the chart. I'm going to explain that to you. And then, of course, we got our revisions, and we could see analysis. Where's NVIDIA stock price? Where would it go next? The case against NVIDIA stock. NVIDIA's evaluation is stretched and remembers the tech bubble of the early 2000s. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I try not to get caught in just media sensationalism and headlines when it comes to stocks. I like to trade the charts, and I'm going to show you how you can trade the charts with absolute confidence. We're going to jump into NVIDIA right now. So, looking at the charts here, boys and girls, things look, well, what is this, Gabe? Help me make sense of this. I'm going to help you make sense of this, right? What we're going to do is enable a few proprietary trading indicators that we have created, courtesy of AI. The irony in that. Courtesy of AI, we're going to enable some systems that we have created over the past 2 years. Now, what we're going to do is first enable the master signals. This is found exclusively at Trade 1348. Now, what are these lines? This blue line here is your 13 EMA. The 24 EMA is your gray line, and the red line is your 48 EMA. Hence, that's why we call ourselves Trade 1348. We have certainly optimized the methodologies of these EMA crossovers, and I'm going to show you guys this where it's just undeniable. And I like to play the charts as an options trader. I try not to speculate because time is not on my side for speculation to see itself through. I'm a short-term trader, so let's look at NVIDIA, build our thesis, whether bear or bull, for this week. So going back to the charts here, we are going to enable a few things, and this is where you're going to see some clarity here. So first off, we're going to enable the cloud, and what this cloud is the 1348 cloud. As you can see here, you get a call, and this is way back in January. I mean, let's go ahead and measure this out from this candle to the very highs. That's a $282 move, or 178%. That is absolutely wild, and you see it here first, courtesy of traffic lights. So what we've done is add an additional layer of precision on top of the 1348 EMA crosses and have introduced what we call the traffic light. As you can see here, we have a traffic light signal on the daily, which leads into a put signal. However, the traffic light is front-running momentum here. So what we can do is we can measure this out. You get the signal, you play it short, or you buy puts, and we have an $18 move to the downside here. Okay, a very, very powerful tool. But wait, there's more. We're going to show you guys that, well, you know, courtesy of AI, we have been able to evolve the strategy. So let's get right back into it. We're going to go into settings. We're going to enable cloud confluence, and I'm going to explain this to you in a second, right? Of course, we have traffic lights enabled, and then we're going to show high-low levels, and we're also going to enable Invictus. Now, what is Invictus? Well, Invictus is our proprietary algorithm, again, created on top of AI, that helps to predict the potential 1348 cross. I just showed you guys in the chart how powerful and potent the 1348 is on the daily. And as you can see here, our predictive tool here predicted with 83% accuracy on July 5th. Also, July 6th, 78% accuracy. July 7th, 83% accuracy. And of course, it's not going to predict anything over the weekend. Now, let's get right back into the charts because this is exciting. Now that we have enabled confluence on our charts, we're able to see the picture here. Now, these diamonds on the 200 EMA, this is Invictus signaling that we might see a move to the downside, okay? And of course, if you're just looking at price action here, you could say, this looks stagnant. But let's go ahead and create our thesis if, in fact, you are a bear this week. And what are you looking for? Well, you're looking for a break below 419.44. Let's go ahead and draw out our risk to reward here. And pretty interesting. We will set our risk to highs there, and we can bring our reward down to the 48, okay? So that's a 2-to-1 risk to reward. For those who like to play with shares, hey, this looks pretty damn filthy if you ask me, right? We do have a gap to fill to the downside, right? So this is the bear thesis. I honestly would probably play this to the 24. This is going to be at or about 404. And if we look at the candles previous confluence candles where it was signaled, okay, we had the bullish momentum, sort of kind of like just weekend, and then we have this gray area here which signals a shift in momentum, then followed by a bearish confluence signal saying, hey, we're going down. And this is a rather aggressive move. If we measure this out from candle body down to the wick, we're seeing a $21 move over 2 trading days, okay? So NVIDIA can, in fact, make those moves very aggressively. So what is the bull thesis? Well, see here, we're looking at this, and we could see that there's disagreement in confluence. That's why we have gray space. Now, why do we have that disagreement? We're going to have to look at the 4-hour here, and looking at the 4-hour, we could see that we have bullish confluence, and you see that here with these candles and, of course, the bullish space here. So now, if you are bullish with NVIDIA, what do you need to see? Well, I personally would need to see a hold in this level, right? I would need to see a hold in this level. And what I can do is we have 1, 2, 3 data points touching here. We're just going to go ahead and draw another level right there. And I'm saying if I'm a bull, I'm looking for a break above 426.64. I'm going to draw my risk to reward. I will use the 24 as my risk on the 4-hour, and I will play it to previous highs. That's a 2.63 risk to reward scenario here, okay? And obviously, this is best case scenario. I don't expect it to be that aggressive this week, but there is a possibility. Considering this fact here, our daily ATR 13.75. Now, ATR is an indication of volatility. NVIDIA can run within a range of $13 to $14 on a daily basis, meaning NVIDIA is very, very volatile. Now, we take that $14 move to the upside, and we easily get back up to 439. And this is all going to be dependent on how the market decides to open tomorrow. Now, let's go ahead and look at the SPY, because the SPY gave us a clue as to overall market sentiment. Let's go to the charts here. You could see the SPY. We had some gray space here, and then we were indicated bearish confluence here. So the SPY has been on its way down. But what I'm really curious about is Friday's price action. Now we had non-farm payrolls, and the market just took off. And then, of course, we had our stall moment. This looks very similar to what NVIDIA is experiencing right now on the daily. And then we had a complete nosedive, If you were playing with our indicators on the 5-minute, you would have made an absolute killing, especially if you were trading options, especially if you were trading SPX. But I'm a firm believer of what goes down must go up and what goes up must come down. So I'm looking to see the market stabilize. Now, if we see the market continue in a downward trend, well, guys, we're looking at a break here of 438.17, possibly on a 13. If that is in fact the case, we could probably find support at 434. Now, if the market trends down, I like to believe that Nvidia is going to trend down with it, but it doesn't matter. We have our bull and bear case here based on the 4-hour and the daily. If you're a bull and you have time on your contracts, meaning maybe a month out in expiration, you're looking for the break here at 426 and it gets us back into the zone. Now, if you're a bear, again, we're looking for a move. We're going to break below 419 and then hit 404.64, right? So we could go ahead and draw this out. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's draw this out here. And what we're going to do is we're going to play it down to the 24, and we will, in fact, risk this level here. So we will have our risk at 426.32, and we will have our entry at 419. An entry at 419. We break below this level, then we have the 24 EMA in sight. And that is it, boys and girls. That is NVIDIA for you. We have disagreements on the 4-hour and the daily. Ideally, what we would like to see is the 4-hour act as a catalyst into the daily, and more importantly, see how the market opens on Monday, understand where the sentiment is at, and yeah, that's NVIDIA for you. So anyways, guys, you like this video, want to see more videos like this where I break down some of your favorite stocks from AMD, Palantir, SPX, SPY, and how I would trade it as an options trader, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you check out trade1348.com. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.